I am live. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going live today quite a bit. I guess there's a lot that the universe wants to share. Welcome. If you're new, this will be an infinity reading. It is about soulmates, which are twin flames, and this that a divine relationship that where they are communicating either frequently or infrequently. Fourth, and you guys are able to communicate telepathically. You are also communicating through dreams. You are also in person. This will reflect people that have met. This will reflect only for people that have known who their twin is, they've met, and they are in contact. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue with my reading. I used this deck in a previous reading, so I think I'm going to use a different deck. So please don't mind me. I'm going to move this aside and pick a different deck. I will use, well, I'm going to have you pick. I have more. Or Tarot of Dreams. That's what I feel called to pick. So which one to see? And I have a lag again. Are you? Let me see if I can fix that up here. Does that help? Okay, you know what? So it helps if I'm higher. Well, hot dog. Put it here. Okay, maybe that will help. Maybe not. Whatever, I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so what do you guys want to use? Morgan Greer or Tarot of Dreams? Which one would you like me to use? Hi, Satori. Have you been struggling with this YouTube videos? Because I sure have. Let's see. I think I will use Tarot of Dreams. That's what I'm going to use. Let me lift this a little higher and see if that helps. So for those of you that are still lagging, this is super duper. There was some kind of a button you can push and it just fixes it. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep my hands out of the picture as much as possible so you don't see the lag. Okay, so if you do see the lags while I'm shuffling, I'm sorry. Close your eyes. Here, let me close your eyes. Whoops. Quite good. Welcome to the names, the divine lovers, the act going time. Are they, and what is the to channel message? Ever spirit wants me and make me feel or hate. I missed you too, Satori. I just did an ago about twins who are not in contact. So if you are not, or you've had struggles in the past, or you struggle with it, that reading may benefit for you. It's all about overcoming yourself, overcoming your mind and your thoughts. You that are in communication, guess what? You are overcomers. You guys have adversities you guys have overcome, okay? These are going to be self-doubts. These are going to be self-sabotage. Now found something inside of you to find sensitivity, self out of the mud for a lack and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Keep marching forward no matter. So for those contact, I feel you are very strong at, because if you're in communication, is very, Okay, so say about the twin flames that are on message. What would you like? What would you like to share? Okay, I'm feeling called. These interesting. You put a lag. I have 2 of Swords. Have 9 of Swords. It looks like my non-communication kids out there, you're not the only ones 9 of Swordsing it. Those of you in communication at the current moment, you are dealing with some stressful kind of mental anxiety or anguish. You have Queen of Coins in reverse. Oh, goodness. You have the Ace of Swords. It's out of the way. Oh, boy. And I don't usually do reversals, but I'm going to have to today. And lastly, you have the Fool. You have a new opportunity to start to do something new, to do something different. I'll put that right here. Let's see. What do I have going on here? Let me put my cards down. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy, I have 6 of Swords and the King of Coins. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Right off the bat, I can tell you the energy that I'm feeling from this reading. There is somebody with wolf in this relationship, okay? You could have fire somewhere too, but the emotions that is making this very relevant and very prominent right now, the energies that you're dealing with that are in your present situation, you're not lacking passion, you're not lacking sexual desire, you're not lacking action. That's why there's no wands in here right now except for the Fool, which is Aries. It's a very fiery energy. Okay, you're not lacking anything in that department, but there is something that is not cohesive and something that is definitely not balanced right now. And what I see going on with that is, look at this Knight of Cups. He's in reverse. There's somebody that you're waiting to communicate with, 2 of Swords. You're in contact. You do have communication back and forth, but your communication is prickly at best. It is up and down and in the water and in the emotions. You got same cards as I got today. 2 of my Swords reversed and 6 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Miss 4 of Wands, you little sexy vixen you. Whoops, sorry about that. So what I have going on in my energy, as soon as I see that, is a yearning and a waiting for my love to communicate with me. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling down in the dumps. I'm not feeling emotionally happy. I want to communicate, but I don't want to scare him away. I want to reach out, but I'm very melancholy. This is me card in reverse. I'm word with staying. I am kind of staying stagnant. I am not wanting to acknowledge that my feelings need more attention right now than my communication. That you need to give yourself some love. Ironically, I opened up with self-love. Now, on the 2 of Swords energy, you're waiting on an air sign. Okay? You're waiting for them. Communicate with me. I know you want to. And you have some anxiety. You know they're going to reach out to you probably within this week. Okay? They're going to reach out. But you are very uncertain of how. You don't know what you're going to say. And I don't know what's going to happen. You're at the edge of your seat. You're watching a scary movie, clue how it's going to end. You are used to the shocks and the curveballs that are thrown at you, and you're kind of, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to continue. So this is self-fears, and this is anxiety that you're causing yourself, that you are used to usually conquering. I do see it ending with the number 9. There is an ending to this madness once you do get communication. However, I want you to be very cautious on how you are controlling your feelings, because I am sensing a little depression. This right here is emotional instability and depression. There's some anxiety. I want you to turn on a really good mantra and relax yourself. Relax your mind, calm your mind and your fears, and I want you to focus on that before you focus on anything else. Calm your energy down. Okay? When I have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, my first feeling is you have other things that need attention. Your house, how you look, your home, your money. You need to reach out and contact somebody about some kind of paperwork you need to sign. You need to work on your car. Maybe it needs some attention. You need to do something in your house. You need to do something that's kind of needing your attention elsewhere. And it seems to me like you're a little bit focused on this scenario between you and your lover, between you and this person you're waiting on contact from. At this point, Rahu is winning. Rahu is overcoming you. Don't let him. You are very good at overcoming this, and you can do it. I also want to mention, as I'm looking at this reading, I see the Queen of Cups and the King of... I'm sorry, I keep saying the Cups. What the heck? You must be dealing with a water sign. Anyways, I see the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins upright. So right off the bat, I do see the twins. I see two people, male and female energies, masculine, feminine. You can be whatever sex, but I see these two energies. One person is upside down and one person is right side up. I feel like whoever's in communication, somebody's the strength and foundation of this relationship, and somebody is needing something from the other person. Maybe that's why you're waiting on a phone call. If you're in communication, you're depending on this person to keep you upright. And if they are not keeping you upright, your emotions are not stable at best. Now, the Ace of Swords is here to say you need some enlightenment. You need to cut yourself off from these draining thoughts, this draining energy that's making your whole life upside down. I also feel like the Queen of Coins, who is usually very stable, is not thinking correctly at this time. She's not being her clear-headed, clear-minded self, that her thoughts are in reverse. She's seeing things very upside down right now. She's not seeing it the way she should. And she needs to kind of get control of her mind. Her mind needs to get upright. I am sensing there is a sense of depression for some people in communication today because you're waiting on a callback. And maybe it's not with your lover. Maybe it's about something else like money or something with your job. Maybe you're waiting to get hired. I don't know, but something is making you stress and you're mentally not prepared to handle things correctly. So it's making you feel very It's making you feel very anxious. Anyways, the Ace of Swords is here to say, look, I have a plan. This is a new beginning. We're going to cut this shit right out. You know what to do. The Ace of Swords is here saying, look, you know exactly what to do. Put on your meditation. Get your mantras going. Drink some water. Eat something healthy. Get some fruit, whatever it is. Clear your head. Clear your energy. Take a salt bath. Read a book. Go for a walk. Whatever it is. This Queen of Coins knows how to do it. So the Ace of Swords is saying, you already know how to do this, but it's a choice. You have to decide. And that's where this comes into play down here. We have the Six of Swords. You can decide to leave the troubled waters behind you and move forward on your ship. Go towards a smoother sailing water by finding some mental clarity, even through your anxiety. And in doing this, you will become more grounded. You will become the King of Coins. Everything will come into place. Your finances will fall perfectly. You will get that phone call from this person. He could be an earth sign. You will get contact. There is foundation here. You have a stable new beginning for a positive and bright kingdom and happy future. There is somebody that's going to promise you an offer of a new beginning, and it's going to be stable and grounded. You have faith that you can put into this basket. So you don't have to fear. You just have to be willing to release yourself from this emotional anxiety, which is kind of a loop of entrapment that you've recently found yourself in. Because look at here at the Fool. You are having a new beginning. The Fool is in Aries. He takes the first initiative. He makes the first move. So if you want something positive to come out in this communication that you're waiting for, you need to take the first step. And the first step is gaining mental clarity, emotional stability. I know it's very hard to wait on a phone call and wait for a decision and wait for the word, but you have to learn that you need to be the king of coins and take the first step to stability. You cannot count on somebody else or a counterpart to put you up on a good foundation. You must be the foundation for yourself. This is about self-love, self-preservation, and a self-knowing. This is your journey ultimately, not the other person's. And I like how you have won medals. Shh. You have won medals before for overcoming this same problem more than once. And you're going to overcome it again. Find that strength in yourself. Trust your inner desires, your inner self, your inner knowing, your inner spirituality. Trust that and move forward. Look how playful this kitty is, playing with the butterfly. It's like you need to transform these thoughts and play. Get your mind off all the serious matters. You're hovering over your emotions. You're about, if he moves off this ball, he's going to fall right dead into the water. So you're very cautious, right? Shh. You're very cautious right now about being too careful to fall off. You're overly worried. It's like, here's Saturn. You're overly anxious about mucking this up or them mucking this up. You're hanging on by a thread. Just play, have fun. Don't worry about the outcome. Breathe and be happy in this journey. Be happy in this journey. That's what it's all about. It's about the journey and have fun. It's not the destination. It's not that you're going to get the golden goose at the end of the rainbow. It's about how you're becoming a beautiful person, how you're growing as a person. Let's get some more information on this reading. And it looks like my cards are like some facing forwards and some not. This is just odd. It's normally not like that. Let me fix my cards here. Because I must have shuffled them in an odd way. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, I think they're fixed. Okay, so Spirit, let's clarify this energy. What do you see going on for this week as far as the outcome? Okay. We have, the Five of Coins, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Ironically, I got the Five of Coins and the Hanged Man in my no communication reading. So I have a feeling, that even though you're in communication, some of you are not exactly talking today or yesterday, and this is making you feel like you've lost. Somebody here is taking control of the communication and making you wait. Most likely a fire sign, could very well be an Aries or just a Leo Sagittarius energy. You are promised a new beginning with this sign. Aries is there. You are promised a new beginning, but I'm very concerned about this card, and I'm going to stick with this one for a minute. Don't mind my pause. I'm just trying to get the energy. For those of you that are in contact, you are sitting here with an empty cup. And I've talked about the cups before. Everyone that knows me and watches me know I talk about showing up with your cup full, not empty. And you know what I mean. Now, this could be you or this could be them. but you cannot show up with an empty cup and expect to be happy or make the other person happy. And you cannot expect that the other person wants to come to you in a new beginning with someone that is feeling a loss. And notice, I just noticed for the first time, the baby that she's no face. Look at that, no face. Which to me means she feels she has no baby and it's a pretend baby. It's something wrapped up that looks like a baby, but it's not a baby. Some of you may be dealing with sadness of not having a baby. Losing a baby also is a possibility in this relationship dynamic. And there's a sense of loss and despair and unhappiness about this. Some of you also feel that there is no future. You are scared, and look how this baby is faceless. You do not know the face of the future. You do not know what's going to happen in the future with this person. You don't know your outcome with this person. You're very scared. You have a loss. Now, like I said with the cups, you cannot have a new beginning with an empty cup. Not a good beginning. Not a promising, fruitful beginning with an empty cup. And it all starts where? It all starts in the mind. What is in her skull? What is in her head? What's going on in this mind? What needs clearing here? Number one, she's right outside of a church. There's pentacles inside. She's outside the church asking for help. You know what that means to me? Your answer is inside yourself. You can make yourself calm and happy. And if you are struggling with the loss of a child or the wanting of a child and you don't have it, it all starts in your mind. When you believe, you can achieve. You have to heal yourself in your head. Heal your body through your head. Your mind can change the world and it can change your body. But it has to start there in the mind. So you need to go inside this church. Go inside yourself. I'm breaking up. Oh, darn it. You have to go inside yourself. Find these gems. Find these pentacles. Find them. Grab onto them. Realize that you are not lost and hopeless, and there is still a lot to look forward to. You are not alone. You do have a future. You do have a journey, and you need to overcome the feeling of disparity, poverty, loss of health, loss of sense of self. Health begins with a healthy sense of self. So I do see if you are suffering with no communication and you're in communication, which is just very odd, it all starts in the mind, and you need to conquer this disparity and this depression. I have to say, with the few cards that I've gotten so far, I'm not happy to see the Queen of Coins in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. It means especially for you earth signs, there's a struggle, and especially for your fire signs, there is a struggle here mentally. Now, you can be any of those signs. You can also be, I'm not feeling air, but it's possible. But I'm promising you one thing. Your emotions need to have adjustment for this communication to happen in a good way. Now, what I see happening here with the Emperor and the Hanged Man. Those of you in communication, you are dealing with somebody that is a little bit controlling by making you wait. They're not really opening up to their emotions or their feelings at this time. They are thinking about it. They are definitely wanting to move forward into the water, as you can see. They want to go inside. They want to be present in their emotions. And they are suspended literally within centimeters. In fact, if you can see, his thumbs are touching the water. They are. He is literally putting a toe or a thumb in the water. He's willing to take the plunge. He's willing to go head first into his emotions, but he's waiting. He's waiting on something or someone. Okay, he's waiting. Look at that. His toes are right there. He's completely suspended. He can't fight this for long. He can't fight this for long. This Emperor energy could be a father, someone you have children with, or it could be someone that has children already. It could be somebody that is just a very confident, masculine embodiment of energy. They're very Leo. They're very Aries. They're very Capricorn. They are very, very Cancerian. And what I mean by that is stubborn. They're very Taurus. This person is very grounded and stable in his own thoughts and ideas and desires and wants. He puts himself first. It does not mean he doesn't love you, nor does it mean he doesn't want to communicate, because he does. But I'm feeling right here, right now, that the communication is not going to come through until the person who is waiting comes to calmer waters and a peaceful state of mind. Otherwise, you may get communication and you're not going to like it. You may get communication and you're going to manifest a negative reality for yourself. So Spirit is asking you to be very careful, because you can have one of two things. You can have a brand new beginning with this person, or you can have a loss. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to keep reading. This is very different from my non-communication reading. Apparently, Spirit wanted me to lecture everybody on self-love, because that wasn't my intention, and it was a very long video. And I apologize if you're watching both. But I'm reading however Spirit wants me to channel and read. Going forward with communication, I have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Pentacles. And I have the Magician. Bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Wands. There is communication that needs to be had for a decision. Of course you're waiting on communication. You're waiting for someone to say, yes, I want to be with you, or no, I don't. You're waiting to see if, yes, I love you, or no, I don't. So you're setting yourself up for loss. Is that it? I don't know. Some of you. You're setting yourself up for a loss or a win. A beginning or an ending. And this is the battle of your mind. This is the battle of a lifetime. You're driving yourself nuts for this communication. You're driving yourself nuts. And let me tell you, when you drive yourself nuts, the fears can sometimes overcome your emotions, your anxieties, your actions. Don't let the fear overpower you. Okay? Don't beat yourself up, and don't beat them up based on fear of illusions. Spirit, let's ask them. Let's get some good questions here, okay? Because this is a downer. Obviously, you have to let go of your control of the whole situation. Okay? The person you're waiting on as well has to let go of their control. And I do think they will, because the Hanged Man is going to fall in this water eventually. The control is basically inevitable. Nobody can stay suspended in the air for long. So it's inevitable that this person is going to drop into their emotions, and they are going to become an enlightened, loving, emotionally stable person. It is going to happen. But whatever you're building is not ready to be picked. So if you're waiting for an answer, and the first thing that comes to my mind is this my twin or not? Are we going to get on the pot and piss or not? Are we going to move forward or not? That's not up to you. You don't want to hear that, do you? Well, I'm not the channel that's going to cushion your fall. If you're waiting for an answer from the universe that is coming to you completely direct, that's that Emperor energy. I want an answer and I want it now. And it's going to drive you crazy until you get it. That's what has to be let go of. Because it doesn't matter about the outcome. This is a journey, not a destination. You cannot have control over the answer you're going to get. The answer you're going to get is not going to set your course. That's the illusion. The illusion that some of us are setting ourselves up here is, if I get my answer, I'll know where to go. Now you're going to hate me. Now you're not going to like me. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you'll love me. The enlightenment that needs to happen that hasn't happened is stop counting on the other person for your foundation. Stop waiting for the King of Coins to come in with a promise and a foundation to make yourself, who is upside down right now, upright. Stop looking to him for the answer. Stop looking to him for your fulfillment. Stop looking for him to fill my cup. King of Coins, I'm without. I'm an unhappy person. I'm a sad person. I'm a lonely person. I'm a depressed, hurting person. Yes, I need light and love. Yes, you can be the answer to my prayers. I would love you to fill my cup and save me from the cold and take me into your castle. Yes, you would love that. But Spirit wants you to be the King of Coins for yourself. They want you to stop looking to other people or this other person to pick you up and save you. They want you to be strong enough to turn your depression upright yourself, cover up your dark thoughts, become positive. And let me show you what they're waiting for. Let me rearrange the cards how it should be, not how it is, how it should be. I'm going to show you how these cards should be, and this is what Spirit's telling me to do, so I can show you a visual. Because you see how backwards everything is. This is how it should be. Hope you guys can see all this. I'll try to arrange it best as I can. Okay. You see, that is how it should be. All right? It's about the Queen of Coins finding her own power in herself, making the decision to be an emperor inside her own heart, realizing that the truth all along was she had the power, not him. In so, the truth in lies that the King of Coins will rush inward to give her his love because he sees her strength and power. He sees her self-love and her empowerment. And he wants to rush in with his emotions. He's going to become one. His emotions are rushing towards him. He is one with masculine and feminine. He is one with himself. She is one with herself, feminine and masculine. They are now blended together. In the center of it all is truth. That they know the truth is they have the power in themselves for everything they need. They don't need each other, but each other is a gift. Each other is a pleasure. Each other in each other's arms is a very happy consequence of good choices. A very happy state of being based on your own power. Now down here is the energies that need to be overcome. Getting your gain by losing. It's so stressful, right? It's so stressful. How can I lose to gain? Well, that's what you have to do. You have to let go that any of these things are important. You have to let go that communication doesn't matter. That you can communicate with him telepathically and emotionally, and you're stable and strong and grounded and founded, no matter the communication you get. That you're not waiting or counting on him to fulfill you. When this is in reverse, it means you're healed, fulfilled. You've had a gain, not a loss. So you need to feel that you're not at a loss and you let go of the need. You don't need that to make you feel whole. This hanged man is no longer suspended over water. The action has been taken. It's already done. There's no more waiting. He's now in reverse. There's no more waiting. You've made the decision. You've made the decision to move on to what? Happier, more peaceful, smooth waters. Towards self-security. Towards strength in yourself. Towards a stable foundation in your own being. The Nine of Swords is no longer an illusion. You no longer fear no communication. You no longer fear an outcome because you trust with every faith in your body that whatever is to be will be for the right reason. You are trusting in your manifestations that your future is going to be what it needs to be. That your future is going to be what you want it to be, regardless of what you see. Quiet! I'm sorry. Regardless of what you see in reality, you are going to be having whatever you manifest. Whatever you manifest is going to happen for yourself. And you're not going to count on this person over here to give it to you. You are not going to be this person with your hand out. You're not going to be this person. You don't need them for confidence. You don't need them for stability. You don't need them for emotional security. You don't need them for anything. You don't need them at all. When you have that self-realization and you have let go of your fear, it's not going to be a problem anymore, and you're going to move forward in positive, happy communication, which will lead you towards your new beginning. The Fool card. You will take those steps. You will have a brand new start and a fresh beginning with this person. You're going to start talking again in a friendly manner. You're going to start making love again. You're going to start seeing eye to eye. You're going to start doing things together. You're going to start feeling happy. You're going to start feeling good about yourself. This is about starting positivity. Being playful. Look at that kitten. Playful. Not worried about being suspended over water on a ball between some crazy fool's feet. Having fun with the transformation. Having fun and not worrying about tomorrow or yesterday. Just having fun right now. And that is difficult when you're waiting on somebody for an answer, I'll tell you that. But whatever the answer is that you're waiting for, I wouldn't overstress yourself about it. Because ultimately, your happiness depends on you, not them. So why stress? They can give you the answer of, I love you, I'm coming home. Or they can give you the answer, maybe they just are going to ghost you. Maybe it's going to be a shitty answer and it's real quiet. What is going on and why? I have to get a few more pull cards here. All right, let's see. Let me pick these up. Ask Sissy. Spirit, what is going on and why in this situation? I do see there's a struggle. I do see there's a hardship of communication for the people in communication, which is kind of shocking to me. But what do you see happening in the next week? The next week, what do you see happening? It's the disadvantages we have about being Norwegian. We just need to learn so many languages to be part of society. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Four of Wands. I wish I could speak Norwegian. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is going on and why. What is going on this week and why? Page of Cups. Six of Coins. Four of Coins upright. The Wheel. And Temperance. You also have Faith. And Justice. God, talk about the major arcana coming out to play. The Ace of Coins. Shiznit. The Star. Okay. Hang on real quick, guys. Let me grab something. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The TV got turned down. Let me pull these up because my stand is making it stuck. Okay. All right, let me lay these out here. So you guys can see. Okay. All right, so what we have going on here, guys, this week, you are going to get a message of love. So why are you panicking? You're waiting for your loved one to come into contact with you and reach out, and he is. You're going to get your wish this week, the Star. You need to get control over your emotions, number one, because all these good things are coming. Whatever you've manifested is going to happen. There should be absolutely no reason for you to stress this. And my ears are both feeling very weird right now. Anyways, you should not be stressing this communication. This anxiety that you're feeling is Rahu, and it is playing an illusion and a joke on you. It is making you fear what is to come. This is also that Devil card energy, because you know that you've been manifesting a good new beginning, and somehow an old part of you is definitely making you fear things. Lenoska, hey love, I hope this reading serves you well. I hope so too, guys. I hope so too. I hope this reading is helping. I got the whole deck reversed for him. Oh my gosh, Light of Divine. You got the Temperance card reversed. Oh my goodness. Okay, well this is what's going to be going on this week. With a change of mind, with a change of thought, with some hope and healing. The Page of Cups is also enlightenment. When you have some enlightenment and some peace and some meditation and some emotional stability, you're going to have an offer. So you're going to get a message. It's not even an offer, excuse me, it's a message. This person is going to reach out to you and offer you an emotional breakthrough. They're going to give you a hug, a kiss, a happy message. Because whatever you give, you're going to receive. Like attracts like. This is an abundant card. The 6th always goes back to the Lovers. We have the Libra sign here. There is going to be a lover willing to offer you something that will make you emotionally feel happy. Okay? Which is very good. That's the communication you've been wanting. This person that is offering is an earth sign, or he has earth in his chart. and he's still being stubborn. He hasn't completely released all his goods, but he wants to. This Virgo person is saying, it could be a Virgo. I mean, it could be a Capricorn too. It doesn't really matter. But he's saying, please be patient because I have value in this relationship. It's very treasured to me. I love you very much. I have a lot of emotions towards you. And I am hanging on tight to your heart and what's important to me. But just be a little bit more patient, please. I just need a little bit more time because remember, earth signs need to feel 100% certain before they make a move. They are not a fire sign. Fire signs will make a move based on their passion. Whatever their passion tells them, boom, they make the move. Water signs, wherever your emotions take you, you will make the action and the move. Earth signs are quite different. They will make a move when they feel stable. They must have financial stability. They must have certainty that you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the right person for them. And I do mean without a shadow of a doubt. If there is doubt in some way, shape, or form based on your erratic emotions, they will fear coming in forward with that gift or that offer. So if you are dealing with an earth sign and there is any idea that there is something unstable about this relationship, they're scared. Absolutely scared. Okay? So they are definitely at the verge of offering because here he is, like saying, I have all this over here, and I'm going to give you something. You see that? And he's handing somebody the Libra sign, which is the sign of balance. It is the sign of friendship. It is the sign of marriage. It is the sign of a stable commitment and relationship. It's the sign of something that I want to offer that brings stability. You may be dealing with a Libra as well. Dealing with stability for this new life that we're trying to build together. Now, there is something here about it's time, things are moving forward, but have patience and have faith. The reason I say that is because look what we have going on over here. We have the wheel. We have faith, which is the Hierophant, more earthy Taurus energy. And we have temperance. Okay, this is saying, look, I am very just. I am very fair, like the Libra here. Okay, I want to offer you something that you earned, something that you deserve, something that I feel inside is righteous. It's the right thing to do. But I need you to have faith because what you see and what you feel may be two totally different things. A lot of you waiting for contact don't have any idea that the masculine is thinking about marriage. Look at this. You have justice in the Hierophant. It's kind of creepy, and I don't want to get your hopes up and freak you all out, but I'm going to be honest. This to me resembles commitment, a ring of some sort, a family, a promise. These two cards to me mean marriage, commitment, stability. This card to me means foundation, a positive foundation for a long-lasting marriage and happiness and commitment. It also represents value, that he values this relationship. And this Ace of Coins represents a brand new beginning in the third dimensional reality on Earth this year. It also represents an offer coming forward from the universe, divine timing. Especially when you have temperance, it's all about divine timing, waiting for the right divine moment. These are all divine cards. This is the Father, okay, and the Son and the Holy Spirit. This is the universe right here. These are your spirit guides, your archangels, and the universe. This is divine timing. So it's like this relationship is a wish come true and kind of shocking, to be honest, but meant to be. meant to be. This is a very, very spiritual twin flame connection. You're right, Miss Four of Wands. It's all about giving and receiving. Now, if you're going to receive this divine, holy union, what do you have to do? You have to give stability. This is mental stability. Look at that. That's complete mental stability. This right here is mental stability. No depression, no anxiety, knowing the truth, making the right decisions, being a righteous, honest, good person, being stable and grounded and able to offer someone something. This is earth, air, water, fire, all in one. It's like the most amazing card, okay? And then you have this temperance, which is emotional balance. It's your sexual passions and your watery emotions mixed in one, being tempered so that you don't have a crazy, erratic temperament, that you are a balanced person. It's like these two are the same people, just two sides of the same coin. This is emotional stability. This is mental stability. Emotional, mental. You need this stability to get this beautiful gift that is divinely orchestrated. So it's not far off. And maybe this is not something you guys need to do. Maybe this is something you guys are doing. It's also being very spiritual and manifesting this union, and whatever work you've done with candles or water, whatever spiritual work you have done, it's coming to fruition. It's going to happen for you. All they're asking is a little patience and a little faith that what you see is not always what you get. So if you're seeing this person not offer, not communicate, not budge, there's a lot more underneath the surface than what you see. There's a reality in fifth dimension where people and spirits and the universe and angelic angels and guides are working on this relationship right now. Even that your higher self is working on this relationship right now. It's being created and manifested and tempered and worked on as we speak. You're not alone. And what you speak, you will create. So be very careful about what you think and what you say. Be very careful about that, because it does cause, there's a cause and effect. There's a ripple effect, and whatever move you make does determine how the wheel turns. It does determine. All right? Separation is just an illusion. You're right, because you're always in union in the fifth dimension. I think I'm going to pull a couple cards about what is the person that is not communicating thinking right now. What is the person who is not communicating thinking right now? Right now, baby. I want to know right now, what is he thinking? We have the King of Swords. This is making decisions, thinking about making a move towards some kind of verbal action. We also got the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Queen of Cups. So he's thinking about a very loving person, possibly a water sign. There could be an air and water mix here. I felt that earlier. Look at that. Air and water mix. There's something going on. Justice and the Cups, the Star. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. He's thinking about how much the Queen of Cups is all about feelings. She makes me feel good. She makes me feel loved. She makes me feel nurtured. She brings a soft, watery, warm feeling over my cold, dry, airy mind. She brings me a level of peace. He's also thinking Five of Swords, which is a fearful tactic. But it's also, I want to communicate, but I'm withholding communication from her. Why? Why is he withholding communication from her? Why is he being so feisty? King of Swords. King of Swords is being feisty because Ace of Wands. He wants to make love. There it is. He wants to make love to her. I feel like if you are in contact and they're not contacting you right now, somehow you guys got passionate, or the Queen of Cups said something passionate, or you guys were recently together physically. And he's usually the runner. And it's like whenever you guys get emotional and passionate, he retreats in his head about the whole thing. And he's kind of scared and back and forth and a little combative. This Five of Swords will change. The 5 represents change. The Hierophant represents change. So I feel that it is a back and forth energy he's combating, which is something he's working on. We have here the 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck, followed by the 5 of Wands. I love it. This is passion that is being pent up. It's passion that is not being expressed. It's 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. In the middle is the 8 of Coins. Okay, so what I'm feeling right now is he's working, literally working at his job right now, thinking about, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to communicate with her because we just did this. And now I'm scared. What is she going to want from me? She wants this commitment that I want to give her, but I'm scared. Why is he scared? Because you know what? The King of Swords is not very comfortable in water. Okay? And it's not that he doesn't want to. He's just not comfortable. It's not that he doesn't even want to offer you this love, because he does. The scared tactic here is because he's uncomfortable. It's dealing with his being uncomfortable. That's all it is. It's not that he doesn't want to. It's not that he doesn't desire you. It's basically what this means is, I don't know how to communicate after passion. Shh. I don't know how to communicate to you, feminine, after passion happens between us. I get stuck in this weird cycle, and I don't know what to do about the whole thing. Okay? 8 of Coins. I don't know what to do. I'm working very hard. I'm back in my old cycle again. The 8 of Coins is doing the same thing over and over. Typical Virgo. I felt that earth energy earlier. Maybe he's a Virgo, Libra, Cusper. But what I see going on is I'm working at it. I'm not going to give up. I still want you, and I still want this Ace of Coins with you. Just bear with me. Bear with me. That's why the Hierophant says have faith. Trust in the divine timing that's at work. Trust that the angels are helping this relationship and you're not alone. 5 of Wands is he wants more passion. Talk about a struggle. The struggle is real. Once he has passion, he hungers and desires for more. But he struggles with communication. This is a fight he's not going to win. It's also a pointless fight. The 5 is always about fighting yourself. You're only hurting yourself in the end. Okay? You're only hurting yourself in the end. Following this, I have the 7 of Swords, which represents the secrets he's keeping from you, and he's very sad. He's very sad about the secrets. See, remember we talked about the 5 of Swords over here. He's carrying the 5 of Swords because 2 of Swords is right here. He knows he needs to make a decision. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking for him to make a decision. Like I said, that Virgo energy needs to know 100% without a shadow of a doubt that this Queen of Cups is not overly emotional and she's secure. It's very scary for him to deal with this emotional situation that he is not used to dealing with, which is him being part of his own feminine side. It's very difficult for him. He's struggling with it, but he's not going to deny it. He's just struggling with it. Following this 7 of Swords, you have the Empress. This is being healed. The Empress is like the fairy godmother. She is also the divine goddess. She is God in feminine form. She is the nurturer, the bringer of life. She is life itself. Look how she is part tree. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. She's very deep rooted to the earth. She has great foundation. Beautiful foundation. She knows how to make something stable, long-lasting. She grows good fruit. Okay? She is here to heal the lies and deceit. She's also here to heal the fear. And she is here to say, I'm going to give you a new beginning. You guys are meant to be. Yes, she's also the Taurus card. But more so than the sign of Taurus, she represents Venus. Okay? She represents love. She represents marriage. She represents commitment. She represents wealth, prosperity, growth. She represents everything that is needed for a beautiful kingdom so the emperor can have his empire. Without her, he would have nothing. Following this, we have the Queen of Swords. Something here has to quit. The Queen of Swords has to stand up for herself. And look, you have the Libra sign again. I tell you, the signs that are coming back and forth to me is Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Cancerian, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Leo, and Aquarius. That's what I'm seeing so far. Also some Scorpio. Let's continue forward. The Queen of Swords wants you to be wise enough to know when to fight and wise enough to know when to be quiet. She is the controller of your mouth. She knows when to bite her tongue and when to speak. She knows what to say and how to say it. She's excellent at mind games, and she will conquer her enemies. She will overcome her enemies. She's not scared. She's very angelic. She has the feathers behind her. She's very peaceful, but she will wield her sword when something needs to come out. So this is all about, don't fret about the non-communication, because whatever needs to be said will be said at the right time. Whatever needs to be spoken will be spoken. We are here to overcome our fears and our emotions and grow as a person. We also have King of Cups coming out. Now we have, look at, oh my gosh, I just noticed. Oh, you guys didn't even tell me. Shame on you. You're all distracted in your comments. You have the King and Queen of Cups. And you have the King and Queen of Air, Swords. And we had earlier, I don't think I have them here, but earlier we had the King and Queen of Coins. So you have all three sets that I mentioned were in this reading. Okay? So there you go. There's your signs. In between all of this business of being a divine twin, you both are being balanced and tempered. That's why the divine is saying, can you just bear with me? I know there's a lot of back and forth and pent-up frustration, but we're working on it. Things are turning around in your favor. This is the time for union. This is the year of union for you if you let it happen and you have some faith. Taurus has very good luck in this reading. So does Sagittarius. All the air and water mix has very good luck. Also the earth, you have very good luck into this union. I wouldn't worry. I see the divine is stepping in for you. The Ace of Cups is promised in this union. You will have a reconciliation in your love life. You will also have enlightenment. You will have peace. You will have refreshing water. You will feel reborn and rebirthed. You are going to feel that this relationship is brand new. You're not going to recognize yourself, and you're not going to recognize this person when you are in union. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air. It's almost going to seem too good to be true. You're going to be looking at your partner saying, when's the ball going to dribble? Way too good. Keep in mind, you're going to get this beautiful gift, But this comes after your mental stability and your emotional stability. When you gain mental and emotional stability, you are going to have this. So, those of you that are in communication but awaiting, that's what I have going for you. The big secret here is that the person that's not communicating is thinking about you in a loving way and a sexual way. And it is a secret. They just feel very uncomfortable that when they share something passionate with you, they're scared about the decision to move forward. It's not that they don't want to, it's just they're nervous about the whole thing. Like I said, that earth energy comes into play where they want to make sure the offer is stable and the foundation is nice and stable like a rock before they make that decision. They want it to be righteous. They want it to be just. They do want that marriage with you. They do want that new beginning with you. They're just a little bit nervous. There's nothing to freak out about. It's all about divine timing at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So it's really not putting your eggs into one basket and expecting them to fill your cup and say, here's my decision, now you can be happy. It's about being happy on your own, trusting in the universe and divine timing, that when this divine timing takes place and you are balanced and he is balanced, literally the both of you become balanced and on one accord, emotionally and mentally, that the decisions will be made for this new beginning and you can start. You can start this new beginning at that time. This person will be giving you that offer. He's saving the offer for you. This is where his value lies. He knows this. He or she knows this. The value lies in you. Okay? You are his wish come true or her wish come true. And your prayers and your affirmations are being answered. This is a divine relationship. It is a soulmate relationship. I feel this is a very strong twin flame relationship. This is a very secure, bonded past life relationship full of promise and peace and prosperity. You deserve happiness. You deserve this love life to ascend. You deserve union. And by gosh, you're going to have it. You're almost there. You're almost there. A little mental stability, a little dash of emotional stability, and poof, voila, you have your union. You have your new beginning. That's all it takes. Okay? The fears are going to go away from this person. It's already being healed with the Empress. The fears are not going to be a problem much longer. They're not going to be long-lasting. I'm going to pull an oracle to end the reading. Ooh, and I owe somebody a reading. Somebody donated $200. I can't think of who it was. I lost them 4 videos ago before this stupid video went bad on me, and I had to keep redoing it. If you're still watching me, whoever you were, feel free to ask me some questions and I will answer them, or just message me on Facebook, and I will be happy to deliver you a private video. Okay? I will be very happy to do that for you. Let's see, what oracles am I going to use? I may not even use an oracle. I may just get a deck and read from the book. That may be kind of cool. Okay. Yep, I'm going to do that with my animal totem. Whoops. I'm going to do that with my animal totem. I love my animal totem. And they have beautiful, this book is gorgeous. If you guys ever get a tarot deck, man, this is worth getting. It's the Animal Tarot, and look how thick this book is. Like, it is full of beauty, and the pictures. Oh, I love the smell of books. Oh, it's like smelling flowers. I love the smell of books in a library. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spirit, please give me a message to give us some hope and some ideas about how to take this relationship forward. What advice do you have to give us? I think my spirit animal is a June beetle. They keep appearing. That's pretty cool. All right, what is your totem, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. For divine twins in contact, a little hiccup, a little anxiety, a little fear, okay? Not disparity, just a little fear, and we're going to overcome it like the warriors we are. You want to give me a compliment. Every time I see your readings, it's like seeing the princes kiss the frogs. Oh, the princess kiss the frogs and magic happens. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm a Sagittarius rising. I am a hopeful person. I do like to inspire hope. Although sometimes I feel like I'm death delivering a horrible message and people are like, turn her off. But I just tell the truth, guys. Thank you so much, Four of Wands. Spirit, please deliver me a message of truth. What is your message you want to tell us? What is the message you want to tell us? Okay. I have the Eight of Cups. And I also have the Four of Wands. Ooh, this is all coming from the bottom of the deck. And I have the Two of Cups. Ooh, and I also have the Six of Wands. All right, I love it. Top of the deck, which I felt is the cherry on the cake, is King of Cups. I love, 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 love it. And remember we had the full earlier? I'm not going to hold it out, but look, we have the full following that. And then we have, and somebody mentioned June bug. This is a dung beetle, but still, it's a beetle. Ace of Pentacles, again, which is a brand new beginning. Okay, and then look, we have the Chariot, which is the orca. I love the orca. So things are moving forward towards this beautiful brand new beginning. And actions are being taken with the Three of Wands. Actions are being taken. We're just looking out for our best interest. We have Seven of Pentacles. We're in between being in union and I'm sorry, let me talk better. We are in between being in union and just starting our journey. We're not failing, but we're not in success yet. We're in the moment. We're in the midst of the journey. We are in the middle. This young buck is not old enough to go spar with the other elks, the mature elks. He's not ready to be grown in that department yet, but he's practicing. He's scratching his antlers. He's looking at the pentacles. He's like, I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there. Look, you can see my antlers. You can see that I am maturing to a beautiful masculine elk. I am almost there. It's just not time yet. So it's all about being in the moment, practicing how to manage your emotions, practicing how to manage your temper, practicing how to manage your thoughts. Right now, you're just ready for graduation, but you're still not graduated. You're almost there. You're planning a graduation party. You're planning what you're going to do once you graduate, but you're still having, 6 weeks left of class. Okay, 7 weeks in this picture. 7 years technically, but we're not talking about years. Anyways, you still have time before the journey's complete. But you're at the end of the rope where you can see your completion is near. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read the reading like I said. I'm going to put all the other cards back. I wanted to have a little reading here so we could kind of have an oracle, but it's more of a tarot reading, more of an animal, spirit animal speaking to us. King of Cups, I'm going to put him back. We all know what he is. He's the master builder. Look at him. The beaver is the master builder. You guys are building this love. And you are building up a beautiful reserve of emotions and prosperity, and your cup is becoming full. And you are going to offer your love to your person. And that person is ready to offer their love to you very soon. This is a promise of what's to come. Okay? You guys are master builders. So here's how the journey must go. And I will read from the book. But here's how the journey must go. We start out with the Eight of Cups, the trout. He is going up. I'm sorry, he's not a trout. He's a salmon. What the heck's wrong with me? He's going upstream, not downstream. So it starts in our journey right now. You're going upstream and it's not easy. Your cups are going backwards. You're going forwards. You're having to leave the past behind and go forward. You're having to leave the karmic energy behind and move towards your divine energy. You're trusting the moon and your feelings and your emotions, but it's an uphill battle. It's a literally swimming against the current. You fighting your thoughts and emotions is no walk in the park. It's not easy. Okay, it's a journey that you must do, but it still doesn't make it easy. And I will read what this says. But, you know, I also want to just point out just a real quick detail. If you're waiting for somebody to leave their karmic partner, they are going to. This is a promise. They are going to do that. And they are going to come here with the Four of Wands. They are going to be in union with their twin flame. And if you can see at the bottom here, this magpie or whatever he is, he has collected a ring. Do you see that? At the bottom there, do you see the dark blue ring and the little gold feminine ring? He has collected 2 rings for marriage. And he's building his nest. Okay, and you have the 4 wands here, which represents stability, stable new beginnings. So this person is going to leave behind the old energy and come forward to the new energy. Thank you, Karen Renna, for your beautiful super chat. You're so appreciated. I love you so much. Thank you so much, honey. I'm going to pull a card for you here at the end. So what I do see going on is a leaving of an ex-partner, going forward towards your divine partner. 2 of Cups is the commitment in a new relationship, submerged in the water in emotions and affection. And at the very final end, we have 6 of Wands, which is success. It is the coming together of twin flames. It always goes to the major arcana, which is the Lovers. And it's about the reuniting of the lovers. Look at that, winning an award, getting recognition, having success, and overcoming your whole entire battle. It's about winning and getting that award at the end. Okay? All right, so I'm going to read the 8 of Cups. If one does nothing else in life, one needs to at least have taken a quest. There needs to be some point in your journey where you just give in to the call, and allow yourself to do something out of the ordinary. Something you feel you must do, whether it makes sense or not. Your soul has a yearning and it pulls you towards it with every breath you take. Give in and let go and let the quest begin. Oh, and okay, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. I very, very much appreciate you, and okay, thank you. I will pull a card for you too at the end. If anyone understands the pull of the unseen, it is the salmon. The 8 of Cups is a sign that it's time to change your course, and whatever you're used to doing needs change. It's also about self-empowerment. The 8 represents self-empowerment. Do not touch my cards. When you pull the spawning, when the pull of the spawning calls you, the salmon has to answer. In fact, it doesn't know how to say no, or even though you should see. I love you so much. I'm sorry, my little one is. Okay. I will take you to the trampoline when I'm done, okay?
But put me.
I promise.
Okay.
Tell brother to come here.
Raya.
You want Raya? Okay, go tell her and I'll talk to her for you. Okay?
Talk to her for me.
Sorry about that, guys.
Talk to her.
Let me cover my microphone so you don't hear me yell. Actually, let me just step away. I'm not going to bother you guys. Just give me 1 second. You are so darn cute. You are so darn cute. What am I going to do with you, huh? Am I just going to pinch your little cute butt? Yeah. Mariah.
I'm not cute.
Mariah.
I'm not.
This is getting ridiculous. Are you serious right now? Mariah. You need to come down. It's like 4 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is, but it's late. Come on. I need you to be with him, or I'm going to put him in your room, but he wants to go on the trampoline. Somebody needs to take him to the trampoline. Danny, can you take him to the trampoline, please? All I'm asking is for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's right, but I don't care. Just take him. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I apologize. My bad. My bad. I'm going to pick off where I left off. Okay. When the pool of the spawning calls, the salmon has to answer. In fact, it doesn't know how to say no. Even though to play its part, it must make a sacrifice. You too are being asked to let something go. Oh, you guys said hi to Matthew. Thank you so much, guys. So he doesn't know how to say no, okay? And he knows that he must make a sacrifice, which is usually himself. And we talked about that earlier in my no contact reading. I hope you can watch that. You are being asked to let something go right now. It's time to move on and start something else. The Eight of Cups represents what needs to happen now, not what will happen once you change direction. Oh my gosh, that is so key. And I'm going to read it slow so you can really grasp what it's saying. It's time to move on and start something else. Means get your mind off this. The Eight of Cups represents balance, okay? Restoration, following your own call. Then it says, the Eight of Cups represents what needs to happen now, not what will happen once you change direction. Now, in respects to the person leaving somebody else, it means that this is happening now, not later. So if you're worrying about when, it's happening now, not later. In response to the outcome for your situation, it's saying that this represents what you need to do now is change yourself now, not based on what will happen once you do. You just need to start answering the call and moving forward. It's all about being in the present moment, okay? The Eight of Cups speaks of a quest, and the key to any quest is that it has a designated start time and a very specific ending. The salmon says, trust the pool and know that where the energy is taking you is part of a much bigger picture than what you can see right now. You have no idea what lies ahead. You must follow the call, swim up the stream, trust your instincts, follow your calling, trust what you're doing is for a bigger purpose. The salmon does not see where he will land, where he will lie, where he is going, but he just knows wherever he goes, whenever he gets there, it's for him. It's answering the call. ER, this is good to hear. I spent 3 times playing house in the past month, but last time he ran into karmics, hopefully to finish. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Ash J, thank you so much for your super chat. Okay, I'm going to read this other part that says, if you're in business and career, and this means something to you, it's time to change directions or let something go. You may be too emotionally attached to the direction you were headed once before and to your current client or project, and you need to walk away from it. It needs to be done now. Do it now before it's too late, and you are stuck with that mess that will only harm yourself and your reputation. In regards to family and relationships, not everything was meant to last. This may not be what you want to hear, but something has to give. Your emotional attachment to a person or situation is going to drain you terribly if you don't walk away. Just give yourself the space you need to get clear on what needs to happen next. The Eight of Cups says, take one step at a time. For the health and well-being of your mind and body and soul, the Eight of Cups is asking you to seek a deeper meaning for your life. Where you were is no longer an option, and where you wanted to go doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to be the answer either. So now what? Dig deep, look inside. The answers you seek are not at the surface. They are somewhere inside, and you will need to travel in order to retrieve these answers. And then down here it says the card of the day journal prompts, and I'll read these. If you guys want to do this on your own, you can. There's a question. Where do you feel disconnected in your life? The next one is, what sort of changes need to be made for you in order to feel like you're on track? The next one is, how will giving yourself some space and love improve your current mood? That's important. I feel called to that one myself. How will giving yourself more space and love improve your current mood? Okay, so that is the Eight of Cups. I'm going to move on to the Four of Wands. I won't spend so much time on that, okay? I promise. I won't. I need to stop being such a talker. Okay. Four of Wands, where are you? Okay, there's the Knight. There's the King. Almost there, guys. Here it is. Okay. Have you ever noticed that the best things in life, this is this one, are the ones that you had to put a little extra effort for? The hard work, the challenge to outdo yourself, the rush of seeing it all come together and then basking in the afterglow. These are the sweet moments that we live for. To know that you can rise above the ordinary and create the extraordinary is so energizing. This is a message from the bowerbird. The bowerbird has outdone himself and stands in front of his creation. He has worked hard and gathered the most colorful flowers and the brightest berries that he could find. He truly has given his best that he has to give. Now all he has to do is put on his dancing shoes and wait for his dance partner to show up. The bowerbird knows that it's much, and it looks like I almost lost you guys again. I reconnected. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to keep reading. Okay, so this is beautiful. Now, you guys who have done all this hard work, like the salmon with the Eight of Cups, you are now going into preparing your nest, your love nest for your life partner. Now it's about waiting because they are on their way. You have manifested this union and they are coming to meet you. Your dance partner is coming. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that card. I won't read all the others. I will read about the health about the whole thing because it talks about health and well-being. The Four of Wands is about structure, and the health is knowing that you have a fantastic foundation in place for recovery. Congratulations are in order, as you have done very well bringing together your thoughts, hello, feelings, hello, and actions. You are focused and ready to continue building from this wonderful new place on earth. All right, so I love it. That's about health. Okay, so now I'm going to read the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, where are ya? Got Two of Swords there. Got Queen and King of Cups. I don't want to get the Major Arcana. Sorry, guys. When I make my own tarot deck, I will be sure to number the cards so I can find the page in the book. So you guys won't have these hard times. Good gravy. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay, found it. Thank you, Lord. Okay. It says, and this is the Two of Cups with the little hermit crab, okay? The Cancerian card. If there was an odd couple, it would be us. We don't seem to look like we belong together. But you will find us together on many coral reefs of the aquarium. In fact, we could not think of anyone else we would rather be with than right here with each other, deep under the sea, friends till the end. Messages from the hermit crab. The Two of Cups is often referred to as the card of friendship or partnerships. And you won't find a better partner than a hermit crab and his anemone. These two will stick together for as long as possible. They are quite literally traveling buddies. The anemone lives on top of the hermit crab's shell, and the crab will move with his buddy on one shell to another. This is the case of the cup. As he upgrades his digs, the anemone projects the hermit crab in return for free rent and travel. It truly is a partnership made in heaven. Even though there is not a romantic relationship here by any means, the Two of Cups represents partnerships, both personal and social. It shows the coming together of two energies to create a mutually beneficial outcome. Two heads are better than one. You see, the hermit crab and his traveling buddy can bring something to the table. It's hardly a one-way street. Can you say the same for your current situation? Oh, I love it. And that's what I've been preaching on and harping on since 3 videos ago today. You cannot show up with one empty cup and expect the other person to fill it. You both have to show up with 2 full cups, offering something to each other. It's mutual. It must stay mutual. It's beneficial for the both of you. And that's why the 8 of Cups is so important. It's traveling and overcoming ourselves, then being able to be prepared with a good foundation, waiting for our partner to offer us their cup where it's mutually beneficial, where we both feel fulfilled and happy and one is not lacking. Okay, no one can be lacking here in this department. We both must be financially stable. We both must be emotionally stable. We both must be passionately equipped together and have passion and that we feel. We both must think not in the same direction, think alike to where somebody's willing to give and somebody's willing to receive. It's a mutual give and take, right? That's what the relationship's supposed to be. This is coming. It's saying you have done the sacrifice, you have done the work, you're ready to achieve your award. 4 of Wands. Your person is coming, and they are coming. They are to benefit you, not take from you anymore. If you are with somebody that you feel is taking, take a look at the relationship and reanalyze what needs to be taken care of. And reanalyze if this person is your 11-11 twin flame. Or is that person someone that's here to teach you a lesson and help you grow? It's okay to accidentally get caught up in the twin flame journey and you're not actually a twin. It's okay. It just means you're a spiritual person, you're with a soulmate, and you're learning your lessons through life. And you were, brought here for a reason to this channel. You were meant to hear these relationships. You can probably be grateful because number 1, a twin flame relationship is not easy. And number 2, you're still going to learn and gain something from this channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue forward. I have the 6 of Wands, which is right here. Underestimate the part you play in the world around you. Even if it's the smallest action like the honeybee, it can create the largest ripples. No matter how big or how small your part, make sure you play it to the best of your ability. Sure, it's easy to be good when everyone around you is good, but it takes a higher level of success to do your best when those around you are not able to pull their weight. Oh my gosh, does that speak to the twins or what? That's exactly a twin flame card. I'll read that last sentence one more time. Sure, it's easy to be good when everyone else around you is good, which means it's easy to be mentally and emotionally stable when the other person is making it easy and they're mentally and emotionally stable with you. but it's not easy when they're not on the same level. Anyways, it takes a higher level of being and a higher level of ascension and your environment, your spiritual aura. It takes a higher level for you to be in, to keep doing your best when the other person is not able to pull their weight. You still have to be the honeybee. Anyways, and I want to say, just let your honey be. That's too cute. I'm a cornball. Okay, moving on. Bees in general live in colonies, and throughout history they have been symbols of regulated and successful society. You will find hives and bees on many families' crests and suits of armor, as well as an academic stamp or letterhead. This is the connection to the bee that speaks of organization and sustaining excellence within one's community. Bees are highly organized and understand that if one needs success, they succeed with their self-empowerment. The Six of Wands is the card of victory, albeit a small victory or a large victory. Like the bee, you have to play your part well, and you have to add value to the community, not take. Allow others to praise you for your efforts before you move on. Know that this honoring of your success is part of keeping others motivated and inspired. Don't feel bad because you may be more successful than another. Be someone showing them the way and willing to help them be successful as well by leading by example. And I will read what that means with family and relationships. The Six of Wands in a relationship reading means you have either made the right choice in a partner or that you are finally in a good place in your relationship. Either way, give yourself a pat on the back. It's a job well done and it's worth celebrating. Okay, in the regards to health and well-being, congratulations, you have done well. And those around you want to celebrate your success. This is a good thing, and you need to allow yourself some time to honor all that you have achieved. Take it all in, and as you will need to connect with these other people, you do it with a good feeling and energy that next time you hit a wall or reach a plateau, that you will remember this level of success and you will be inspired and empowered to keep going. Okay, so then the card of the day promotes these questions for you. How do you celebrate your personal wins? What mentor or role model inspires you to be the best person you can be? And finally, what does success mean to you? So those are some things to think about, right? This was a beautiful reading. I think it works out good for everybody. I think you're doing a good job. I never mean to come down on you. I always want to be a positive light and a friend. And sometimes, you know, if I am a little prickly, I apologize, okay? I just try to be positive no matter what I do. I do want to read what I didn't read earlier about the Two of Cups, the card of the day journal prompts that I want you to think about as well. And I'll end at that, okay? Besides the two others that I will pull cards for. If like attracts like, what are you attracting right now? Answer that question. If like attracts like, what are you attracting right now? Next. Who or what do you need to connect with in order to move forward or find resolution into your current situation? Again, who or what do you need to do or to connect with in order to move forward or to find resolution in your current situation? Third and last, what does your ideal relationship look like? Write that out in detail. Okay, so what does your real relationship look like? Write it out in detail. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. I hope this reading touched your heart and helped you in some way. Good work, guys. If you are in connection with somebody and you're struggling, don't struggle for too long, okay? You know how to pull yourself out. And you need to meditate, ground, find some peace. Maybe put your focus on something else, okay? Because you're a divine person and you know how to get through this. And Aries energy is very prominent today, which is being the leader and showing the way. Be a lighthouse in the storm, okay? Lead by example. Lead by example. Sometimes when we need a leader, we have to be our own leader. It's all about the Aries energy. Now, I don't know who that other person was. I didn't write it down. They donated $200 on my other video. If you're here, speak out your name. If not, please message me on Facebook. I will go back to that video and find you and your name, and I will deliver a message for you if I can't reach out to you. But I do want to give you something. So if you want to, you can also reach me on my website, okay, which is in the description box. Karen, I will pull a card for you. I know you have donated. Thank you so much. And I'm looking back up the comments real quick to see the first person who did. And I want to pull a card for you. I try to keep it in order. And it's Karen. Okay, Karen. Spirit, please give me a card now for Karen Renna. Give me some messages here for Karen Renna. What can I do? What can I do to give her a message from you? What is the message? We have 3 of Wands that popped out. We have 5 of Swords. We have Strength, which is the Taurus energy and Leo energy in this deck. And I know you're a Taurus, Karen. No, you're Virgo. Why am I saying Taurus? Anyways, you have a very stable, grounded energy. No, it's Taurus. Okay. I'm feeling torn. I'm not going to talk. And you have the 4 of Wands. And you have Judgment. So Karen, what I am feeling for you right now, my dear. Let me get the energy going. You have taken great strides and you have really put your effort out to this person. You have helped him in an immense way. You have put your hand out to him. You've reached out to him. You've been there for him when he's needed you. You've been there for him for support, communication. You have been a strength in his life. You've been a support system and a foundation in his spiritual growth. You are a staple. And what I mean by that is you are the meat and potatoes of his spiritual journey. Now you have reached out to him with the 3 of Wands. You have reached out and taken some kind of an action towards him. You've healed, you've grown, you've been spiritual, you've been calm, you've done all the right things. And he keeps hitting you with this 5 of Swords energy, which is I don't want to talk. He's very defensive. He's like this little hedgehog here. He wants to just roll up into a ball and be prickly. And he keeps reclusing on you, okay? He keeps repelling you. This struggle that you're going through with him is something that you've had to overcome. And it's something that you're learning to deal with. And it is making you stronger. It is giving you strength. Because you're learning through all the rocks and bumps and turmoils that you have what it is inside you to be strong and independent and not reliant on him for your emotional security. Because number 1, you're financially secure all on your own. Number 2, you are a supreme divine feminine that can take care of her family, take care of her home, and take care of her work. You're extremely responsible. But still, with all your responsibilities, you look to him for emotional support. You look to him for emotional happiness. There's that 1 cup unfulfilled. And it's because you don't have a lot of great joy in all of your responsibility. You have a lot of responsibility on your back. It's very equivalent to me like the 10 of Wands. And it's about releasing that responsibility and finding joy somewhere in your life that fills your cup of happiness. It fills your heart with joy. Judgment here with the 4 of Wands next to it, to me sings Don't dwell on the past. Live in the present. Don't replay messages in your head. Don't replay conversations that you might have had in your head. Don't replay what you've lost in the past or what you've gained. It wants you to be present and realizing that you're being called to be alive right now. You're being called to be whole with yourself right now. You've done all you can do in many, many aspects. You have built your nest. You have succeeded into your financial stability that you've been working very hard on. You've succeeded in having a family and a home. You've succeeded in everything in life that you should, even spirituality with these wands. Okay? And now you're awaiting your perfect partner right here. He will arrive when you live in the moment and you find peace with yourself. But it's about not looking in the past. And it's about feeling happy and not burdened. Happy, not burdened. So I want you to find something that brings you happiness and joy, something that makes you smile, something that makes you elated, absolutely elated. And what will the outcome be when you do this? What will Karen's outcome be if she finds something to keep her mind off this, something to make her happy? Whatever it is. If it's painting, start painting. You know, if it's working out, work out. If it's dating, it's dating. If it's going to the movies with your kids, it's that. Just find something on a consistent basis, not just once, that makes you feel happy and stick to it. Let that sink in. Let it sink into your life. What are you going to get from that? The Star. Wow, and I have Death over here. It's going to be a death of your old self and the rebirth of who you are now. Let the sadness and the grief of the past go. Overcome it and find peace. Find happiness. Look at that. Be the lighthouse in the storm. Shine bright. And now I'm hearing that Beyonce song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Shine bright like a diamond, Karen Renna. Shine bright like this beautiful pearl. Shine bright like this lighthouse. Because like I say, and I always say in my readings, be a lighthouse in the storm. Let that person see your light shine and they will come. Have you guys ever seen Field of Dreams? Build it and they will come. That's an old movie, but if you guys have seen The Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner. Build it and they will come. Be it, and he will come. Be the star and the light, and he will come. But we cannot, like that little hermit crab, show up with an empty cup and say, fill my happiness up, please. Or like, you know what I mean? I would like some more porridge, please. Don't. Show up with a full cup. Be the star. That's going to be the guiding light to bring him home. But remember, it's not about the destination or the union. It's about the journey. It's about the happiness you're going to find in the journey. That's what it's all about. That other little union tidbit is just the icing on the cake. Because once you find enlightenment, you're not going to care if you have him or not. You're not even going to care. That's true happiness. When your happiness depends on no one, that's true happiness, because then no one can destroy it. Am I right? All right. So I did Karen. And, oh yeah, it was N-O-K, right? N-O-K. Ooh, Miss Four of Wands, it's you. I didn't read the name earlier. Miss Four of Wands, thank you so much for your donations. Miss Four of Wands, and you've donated to me a couple times. I love you so much. Thank you. What question do you want answered? Whoops. Oh, gosh. What question do you want answered, Miss Four of Wands? The lovers? Who's watching this shit? What do you want to know about your DM? Look at you. Miss Four of Wands. You get the Lovers. Shut the front door. Just shut the damn front door. Okay, so starters, he's your divine masculine. Number 2, he's your soulmate. Number 3, you're meant to be together. Number 4, this is your person. What is he struggling with? Okay, now there's a question. Spirit, what is her divine lover struggling with? What is this? You're welcome, Karen. What is this divine masculine struggling with right now? What is he struggling with? What is his hurdle this week? What is he dealing with? What is he thinking about? We have the Wheel. Interesting. I'm going to put this at the top. He is struggling with change. He's struggling with the Knight of Swords. I've never gotten this one in this deck. Oh boy. The Knight of Swords. That's competition as well. The Nine of Wands is also what he's struggling with. Oh, shiznit. Talk about climbing a mountain and being defensive. He knows he has to let something go, and he's not. He's refusing the wheel. Knight of Swords, this is coming very quickly. A lot is coming very quickly at him. He also has the Ten of Swords. Can I stop getting swords? This man is all air, and I can guarantee you he's as stubborn as an ox. Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have Four of Swords. The Toad. Now, you've kissed a lot of frogs in your day, but have you ever kissed a toad? I'm just kidding. Don't worry. When you kiss the toad, he will become a prince. Okay? Okay, I'm not going to have fun. This stubborn old toad, this grumpy old toad, what is he dealing with for you, Miss Four of Wands? He is your person, number 1. But number 2, he is dealing with change. He is being called to the altar, called to come towards you, and he is fighting tooth and nail. This is about communication. Why is he struggling in communication? I feel he has a lot of air in his chart, and he is very controlling when it comes to his communication. He also keeps a lot of secrets, but this is what has to come to an end. Now, what he's struggling with currently is action. He's afraid to take movement, this Knight of Wands. Pick up the sword and fly. His struggle currently this week is something to do with travel. I don't know if he's traveling to and from to see you, or traveling to and from work, or having distance between you, or some kind of flying. But there is some kind of struggle here with travel and movement and action. Okay? Something to do with getting up and going. Getting up and getting it together. Getting up and taking action on something he knows he must do. This is an inner calling and an inner knowing. Now, he's climbed a big battle. He's overcome a lot of very depressing, I can't talk. He's overcome a lot of depression. When you see the Nine of Swords, this is sleepless nights. This is losing stress. This is losing energy. This is losing hair. This is losing sleep. This is a lot of anxiety in your bed at home. This is also a struggle with becoming a spiritual person, the 9th house. But it is also the number of an ending. And with the Ten of Swords, you see that it will end and it will have a new beginning. The 9 gradually goes to the 10. And so for him, he is excelling. He is being pushed to move. And this Knight of Swords is almost like Spirit is here with the Wheel of Fortune, and he has this sword, and he's literally pushing him like this off the edge. Like, yep, you're getting pushed off the edge. You're going to have to let go of this anxiety and depression and make a move. I feel he has to take action on a decision. The swords to me represent a choice, a decision, communication. You have to act on what you're thinking about, because he thinks about something a lot. And I have a feeling, duh, he thinks about you. Over here with the Four of Swords, he withholds information from you. He doesn't even tell you this shit. I'm sorry to cuss. He doesn't tell you what he's thinking. He just is his little toad, grouchy, quiet self. Meanwhile, hurting himself. Three of Swordsing it. Causing you pain and causing him pain. Because in the meantime, in his silence, burying himself underground, if you look at the card, the toad is underground. This is recluse mode. He's probably not talking to you at the moment, or you're waiting on a call from him. He's thinking here in this recluse mode, this Nine of Swords. It's like he's in bed or in a dark place thinking about you. And Spirit's saying, would you stop thinking about it and just get off your tush, get off your little tuchus, and get up, end this scenario, and move forward, because that's what you're being called to do. Look at this beautiful ladybug. You have luck on your side. For you, Miss Four of Wands cross-watching, this is going to be very good for you guys. You're the lovers. He will overcome this, and he will walk away or fly away, drive away from a specific scenario. Now, what is the result here for Miss Four of Wands? After this week of ending a decision, by the way, you're going to have relief. He is going to reach out. What is the result for Miss Four of Wands? What is the result that she will be dealing with? Seven of Wands, defensiveness. You will be dealing with some defensiveness and the High Priestess. So he is not willing to express, and this is like a wall. He's almost warding you off. And I have the feeling that he's so depressed, he doesn't want you to see it. Because this skunk is in a damn mess. He has made a mess of this garden. He got busted, and now he's all defensive. Smelly skunk. Your poor man, he gets the toad and the skunk. Like, why are you being such a stinky, smelly, bossy person, Mr. Grouch? Anyways, he's defending himself from the High Priestess, the Black Widow. He knows the truth. He knows he needs to move forward with you, okay? But he's repelling you. He doesn't want you to see his level of depression and the state of low vibrations that he's actually in, because he's really a swan. And it's like the story of the ugly duckling. He's in the wrong family. He's a swan, but he's in the wrong family. Nine of Swords. He needs to get out of this ugly duckling family that's not even a swan. They're not even divine. Get out of this and go be yourself. Stop repelling her. But he is going to repel you. He's gonna explore his options. He is going to leave someone behind. There's some regret from the past with you and him, but there's a big, big love. He needs to get over being controlling. And when he does that, he will start to rebuild the foundation that you guys have. He will be his King of Pentacles self, Four of Pentacles building. He will be very wise. He's looking for stability in himself before he offers. There is some hidden secrets about the enlightenment. He already knows who you are, who you're supposed to be. He already knows he wants to start fresh with you. He already knows he wants to leave a third-party person to be with you. He already knows that he sexually desires you. He already knows that he has to leave someone behind to go forward. He already wants to leave behind the past. He already knows that you're his person, and he wants to go towards you. He knows there's a mountain to climb, but he knows he wants to offer you love, and in the end, he will release Ten of Wands. You'll be happy as a pig in mud when he does. He's waiting for the right time. He's in hermit mode. What I see happening right now, if this was 200 years ago, we would be married in an arranged marriage. That would be awesome. What the Spirit is telling me, though, here is, because he is so mentally unstable at this moment and emotionally unstable, that divine timing is at work. And whatever happens is going to be divine timing. I also feel this is going to be a quick remedy. He is going to come out of this depression quickly. Your affirmations and prayers really help. And you need to stay focused on balancing yourself out so you don't get caught in a web of illusion that he may actually create you if you're in this place with him at this moment. So it may not be what you want to hear from me right now, but if you continue to push forward or expect a result too quickly, it's going to be a wall, it's going to be a defensiveness. It's more important right now for the next few weeks to focus on yourself and just become really strong and powerful and balanced. And by you doing that beautiful work, he is going to be balanced in return. And let me get the answer for that, because I feel it's going to be a different outcome when you have focused on yourself and given him the positive energy through a spiritual way, which is through 5D, which is telepathic transformations. Thank you, VC. I keep seeing sets of numbers. What is the divine message? I will let you know, honey. 555, is that what you're seeing? That's all about change. That is all about a change coming your way. Probably within 3 weeks, you're going to be experiencing a change. And I don't mean in 3 weeks. Within the next 3 weeks, you are going to be changing into somebody else. You've outgrown your skin and you have shed it off, and you're going to have to embrace this new person. VSC 222 right now. Look at you. This is building. You're building a partnership. You're creating. The number 2 is the sign of creation, of building with a partner, of seeing eye to eye. Now, what do I see happening for you, 4 of Wands, with that new energy of what's going to be happening? You have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune for you again. Gosh, the Wheel of Fortune must be for you. And you have, look at you, and you're Miss 4 of Wands. And look at these wands. You have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Queen of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands, my little lioness. So what you have going on for you, my dear, is strength. When you have strengthened yourself and you have left this alone for a little bit and really put your time and energy into your home, into your work, into yourself, you're going to find that luck, Lady Luck, is on your side. You have a moon in Leo. Well, there you go. Lady Luck is going to be on your side, and things are going to turn in your favor. And you will be a succeeding, I'm sorry, I can't talk, a successful Queen of Wands, which brings forth life, growth, beauty, strength, wisdom, and prosperity and protection on her kingdom. By you going into yourself, you will be protecting whatever you're trying to gain. So you're not losing anything. In fact, you're building a foundation for a marriage and a home. There will be children with this person in your future, a home and marriage also in your future. It's calling you to have faith in this 10 of Pentacles. Have faith. You guys are going to be very prosperous very quickly. There's a big, big love here between you and him. It's mutual. It's not one-sided, so don't ever doubt that. And things are moving forward very quickly. I think he is going to reach out to you. Whenever he does reach out to you, it's out of love and passion. He's not going to be able to withhold himself from you for long. And if he is with a family... Okay. Well, I can't find the Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So it's lagging. I hope it's done lagging now. It kind of got back on track for me, but it did lag. What is failure? Is it nothing more than you needing to try and try again until you succeed with your desired result? It is not the finish, the end, or the reason to give up. We all fail. In fact, we fail more than we succeed. But in order to reach your goal, you must keep going. no matter how many times it takes, no matter how exhausted you are. You see, it is never about how long it takes or how often you get it right. It's about the feeling you get when you finally hit your mark. The Lioness. That's a message from the Lioness. The Queen of Wands has quick, agile tendencies. She is fast to act and tends not to slow down until the task is done. The Lioness cannot come back empty-handed too many times, for the fate of her pride depends on how much food she can catch. The Queen needs to get things done. For her, there is no time for procrastination. In the case of the Lioness, her very life hinges on her ability to get up and get going, regardless of the circumstances or conditions of weather or circumstance. In respect, the Queen urges you to tie up your loose ends and stop procrastinating. She is literally lighting a fire under your butt, telling you it's time to get moving. Don't be fooled by her calm, relaxed demeanor, for she is in tune with her successes and highly aware of everything around her. This allows her to know when and where she should spring into action. Through the Queen, the energy of fire illuminates, and the very world around her, reminding her that everything is alive and bursting with energy. The Queen is all about passion. She is passionate about everything in her life, especially those she loves. There is an urgency to show up in a deep, meaningful way today. Don't wait for those around you to tell you how to play your part in the relationship. Instead, be forthright and confident, and take charge of the situation at hand. This wants you to ask 3 questions. How can you take the lead today? Where do you need to bring more fire and energy into your life? And what does living passionately mean to you? Okay, so those are some things for you to think about. All right, so thank you so much, Miss 4 of Wands. And I will read, let me see if I don't skip anybody. For VC, I think you're the last one. Let me go up and double check. Okay, I think it is VC. Okay. VC. Spirit, please give me a couple cards for VC. Please give me a couple cards. Oh, SJ, you made a payment of $2.99. Thank you, honey. I'll do that for you too. If anybody else made a payment, let me know, because I went on my comments and for some reason I can't see all of them. Huh. Okay, so I can't, maybe I just can't go all the way to the top. Okay, so Miss VC. Spirit, give me a reading for Miss VC. What do you see for her? Miss VC, whoa. Okay. Well, interesting. What is this? Knight of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords, and the High Priestess. Interesting. Ace of Swords is at the bottom with the Devil card. And the Wheel of Fortune with the Tower upright. Interesting, because the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse for you over here. Do you see? So I see right off the bat that for starters, it's not time yet. Somebody is not going with the flow. Somebody's kind of bumping heads. The Knight of Wands is also in reverse. It's not being headed in the right direction. Something's not going in the right direction. Somebody needs to make a decision to trust their instincts, and something needs to come down with you or someone else. There needs to be some kind of mental programming or some kind of an idea or an outcome or an outlook or something that somebody's doing. It needs to stop. It is connected to the devil energy. It is connected to codependency. The Ace of Swords is here to stop the hesitation from change. Somebody in this relationship is refusing the change. Somebody is avoiding death and transformation. They're avoiding it. They're not going forward with it. The panda here with the Ace of Swords is luck. You should be happy. that the sword is coming here to stop the hesitation. Truth has to be spoken. Something has to be said. I feel like somebody's been withholding information, and nothing's going to go forward until you speak your truth. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them, but there's some kind of communication that is not happening, and until it's said or spoken, nothing's going to move forward. It's a stalemate. Yeah, bottom of the deck, I have 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, anxiety, stagnation, fears. Somebody's scared to talk. Somebody's scared to confront somebody else. And at the end of the day, there's no fear. Look what I have to follow, no fear. You have Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups. You have everything to gain by speaking up and being honest with yourself. You have a new beginning. Nobody's going to turn the other person down. I think somebody here is scared that somebody might turn the other person down or leave the other person. This is a very codependent energy. It's the Devil card. It's about, I'm not going to make a move because it might affect the outcome. Well, here's the Tower. It doesn't matter about the outcome. You have to make a move to be good to yourself, to be true to yourself. You have to put down the outcome, let it crumble, let it fall. Something old can be rebuilt in a better way. You don't have to keep it the way it was. The Black Widow also has a message in my eyes, and she's saying, look, do you know how many times kids come and poke at my spider web and it gets torn down, and then I just rebuild somewhere else? My spider web can be completely torn down every now and then, and I'm going to rebuild. I don't have to hang on to my original spider web because it was so beautiful. Sometimes, even if something is so beautiful, we have to let it fall so it can be rebuilt. And it's the fear of letting something fall and trusting that you're going to have it again. It's like, I don't want to lose it forever. I don't want to say anything and lose what little I have. But it's saying you're not going to have to worry. Luck is on your side. If you just let go of that outcome, things are going to start to turn around for you. Luck is going to be on your side. Faith is on your side. The Knight of Wands is on your side. Success. A new beginning. But it all lies in a decision. Now, is somebody going to make that decision? Is somebody going to make this decision? Who is this person, and are they going to make the decision? I have Page of Cups, King of Cups, and the Lovers, and the World. Yes, this is a cycle that has to be complete between you and your twin. You have to complete it. It's going to be over. It's going to be dealt with. Okay? It's handled. You just have to let go. Trust and take a leap of faith. Your love is going to meet you. An offer is going to meet you. Your lover's not going anywhere. This is your special person. This is your soulmate. This is your twin. But the cycle must be completed. And somebody, whether him or you, is going to have to complete the cycle and just let go. They're just going to have to jump. They're just going to have to step out of that nest in the tree and fly. And trust that they have wings. Don't fear losing something to rebuild something. So I don't know who that is for, you or him or look at that. We have the moon there. I don't know who that's for, but it's about transformation. Letting the secret out. Somebody is going to let it out. Somebody needs to let it out. Okay? So I hope that answers your questions. VC, did that answer your questions? Okay, so now I'm going to do SJ. SJ and then Yin Bear. SJ, please give me a message for SJ. Spirit, what cards do you have in store for SJ? What cards do you have in store for SJ? What cards do you have in store? You're very welcome, VC. What cards do you have for SJ? I have Justice. I have the Emperor. I have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. That's what I have for you, SJ. Ooh, one more card wanted to come out. 4 Cups. Okay. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, in case you were wondering. What I see going on, SJ, is you have a very controlling, manipulative person that you might be with. This person is definitely dealing with some karmic baggage. It's happening very slowly. You've been thinking that this person was going to have handled this issue a long time ago, but it's taking some time. The Four of Cups is unrequited love with the Seven of Swords. My first feeling here is this person wants to poke his head out and tell the truth, but in order to do that, he's going to have to face his emotions, and that's something he's not ready to do. He doesn't even want to focus on his emotions right now. He's Nine of Wandsing this, which is being very defensive, standing up, keeping an eye on who wants to hurt him. And I think this is because he expects karma, the Justice Libra card, to come hit him hard. He knows that whatever he did, he deserves to suffer for it. And he is afraid to suffer for this. But he's going to have to face it because Nine of Wands is about the ending. Yep, he's taken a lot of bad actions. He's been dishonest. He's been unfaithful to somebody. He may even be with someone that he does not have feelings for. And in order for him to get out of this pickle and get through with justice, he has to let go. Now, I feel he has a child because he's the Emperor. And he's afraid to give somebody else an offer because he may be afraid to leave this situation with children in some sense. Or he may be very childish, period. But his fears are overpowering his wise decisions. Justice is here to say you cannot continue to be this stubborn. You cannot continue to bury yourself in your hole or put your head in the sand. You cannot continue to bury your cups under the ocean in a box and have it protected by this octopus because you've got your hands on everything else but the cups you need to pay attention to. The Knight of Pentacles means that this justice may be slow to come, but it's coming. When is this justice coming? When is this person going to deal with what the universe wants him to focus on, which is going into his emotions? When is the universe going to tell us he's going to do this? What do they see? We have Eight of Pentacles, we have the Star, and we have the Empress. Now I have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, so there is a twin flame kind of relationship here, a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. There is a soulmate connection here. He is going to come towards you, but it's going to take some time and a lot of hard work. He has to rebuild himself completely. He has to financially release himself from the situation and have some hope. This star represents spiritual intervention. The universe is going to give him some hope. They are going to help him heal from the stubbornness. And when the rod comes down and justice sweeps down swiftly on him, there is going to be a death and transformation here. King of Wands is going to go down. His Emperor energy, this stubborn, I got control of everything energy, is going to come down. Queen of Swords is the divine feminine. She will see it happen. She knows it needs to happen. She's made her moves, though, and she's waiting for him to make his moves after that. He may go hermit mode for a while and seek within. But after all that is said and done, you guys will have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. And your situation will be complete. Your karmic cycle will be complete. And the Lovers is here. It will come very quickly once that happens. Okay? This is a very spiritual soulmate person for you. You have known them in another lifetime. You will be together again. This is not going to come easy for you. It's going to be very difficult. And it's not going to happen as quickly as you would like. The Knight of Pentacles is promising it will happen, but it's taking a little time. I suggest you take some time for yourself. and focus on what makes you happy. Okay, let's see. Next, I will do Yin Bear, and that's it. I think I've got everybody. Okay, Spirit, please give me a reading here for Yin Bear. What cards do you see for Yin Bear? What is the message for Yin Bear? I have the Devil and the High Priestess. Capricorn energy, Yin Bear. You have an earth sign in your life that definitely sticks to his guns. You know in your intuitions that this person loves you and has secret thoughts about you, but he's very quiet and he is very karmically stuck into some kind of a negative situation. We have 7 of Swords following this Devil card. So this Capricorn energy is about secrets. It's also about people around him that may be keeping secrets. You have 4 of Cups with the High Priestess. Okay, so Yin Bear, you feel like he doesn't love you. You feel like he's lost his passion for you, that he's not as passionate as he once was for you. But down here you have the, what is this here? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Yin Bear, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the 4 of Wands. And you have Justice. And you have 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you, Yin Bear, so sorry about that, is that this Capricorn energy in your life, or this, it doesn't have to be Capricorn, just this earthy energy, okay, who is keeping secrets. He does love you. He's not trying to pay attention to you right now for a purpose. He has secrets within himself. This is self-doubt and insecurities. He does not want you to see what is underneath the surface of this deep, dark hole of secrets. He's not going to share with you. He doesn't want to talk with you. He's dealing with something in his own particular feelings. It has nothing to do with you. He's having to overcome some kind of rejection or some kind of self-doubt, self-hate, self-sabotage. He's very bonded to a codependent situation, and I think he's sick and tired of it. He's staying away from you not to hurt you in some sense, but to protect you in some sense. The cards I have following that is the 6 of Swords. Aww, the 10 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. And Judgment. Now, I don't know if you guys are dealing with some kind of court. He may be dealing with court. Maybe he's struggling with finances to pay off court debt, tickets, something to do with college, something to do with government, paybacks. Maybe he's borrowing money from the government or trying to get money from the government. But this is causing him a lot of anxiety. He may be even lying to get money. And he doesn't want you to be a part of that. Whatever he's doing in this Capricornian energy to gain money is secret. And it might be a little dangerous, and it might be very taboo. In other words, he might not want you or your family or your children that you may share to be involved in whatever he's doing. He is protecting you, not trying to hurt you. He does romantically love you and have a beautiful, beautiful feelings for you. The 10 of Cups wouldn't be here if there wasn't an immense dedication, loyalty, and love to you. But when I see the 4 of Cups, I see unrequited love. I see that the affection is not happening. The communication is not happening. He's not even facing his feelings. At this point, there's an on and off switch for the feelings, and he's turned them off. It's not because he doesn't feel them. It's because he doesn't want to deal with them right now. He wants to focus on Pentacles. That's what it's all about. It's about Pentacles. It's about money. It's slowly coming to him. He's slowly trying to gain security. And it's taking time, and it's very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I feel once he feels like his life is in order and his finances are in order, that he can finally at that point move forward with you and, you know, go forward. So, like this little squirrel avoiding these swords, he's jumping hurdles to get to you. He's avoiding hurting you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm avoiding hurting her. Because if I go there with her and the kids or the family, I'm not going to create joy and happiness. I'm going to create this. And they don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. I need to get right so I can come. Look, with marriage, justice and judgment, so I can come with commitment. So I think right now the best advice for you guys is living in the present moment, having love and peace within each other and in yourself, and stay strong and stay true to yourself. But mostly the High Priestess is all alone. She's a feminine energy, and she's about prayer. She's about lighting candles with the moon. She's about trusting the divine. She's about creation. Just like the Empress, they're feminine energies of creation. They create in the night. They create the unseen energies. They make something that was dark and hidden shine bright and beautiful. The moon reflects the sun. The wife reflects the husband. The feminine reflects her masculine. So if you want him to be, how do you say, like positive and, what's the word here? Confident in himself, you need to make him look confident in your eyes. Don't put doubts on him. Don't make him feel bad. Thank you, Becky Herner, for your super chat. Thank you. I'll get some messages for you, my love. You don't want him to look at you and see his reflection and feel bad about himself. See himself in poverty or see himself as mean or rude or unjust, because you want to build him up. So when he looks at you, because you reflect him, you want him to see a reflection inside you that is confident, loving, and secure and safe, warm. I think that's what needs to happen, because he's really, really loves you. I mean, gosh, look at this 10 of Cups. And you know, Yin Bear, penguins mate for life. He's always going to come back to you. He's always going to come back to you. There's a big, big love here. You guys are meant to be, and look, marriage is in the future. So I wouldn't stress it too bad. Just find some strength in yourself and have peace, and, you know, make sure that you are creating love and happiness. Okay. Who do I have next? Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem. What message do you have for Carpe Diem? Carpe Diem. Spirit, give me a message, please. Okay. I take whatever flies out, guys. I have the Chariot Carpe, and this is the Cancerian card. Then I have the King of Swords, Libra, Cancer energy here. Then I have the Hierophant. Gosh, major arcanas. You have the Virgo energy here, and then you have the Five of Wands. Okay, so you're back and forth with being recluse, or somebody's being recluse to you. So this is stressing you out because you want to hear from this person. The Chariot is you're ready to move forward in your truth and commitment. You're the King of Swords. You're flying high in the air, above, enlightened, enriching, and you're looking below and you're saying, where is the action? Where is my offer? Where is my truth? He is in hermit mode. He is going within. He's finding out the keys to the knowledge that he's trying to seek. Ooh, and the thunder just rolled when I said that. Five of Wands, you guys are a little combative with each other, a lot of back and forth. But to be honest with you, a lot of this is built up sexual frustration. You guys need to have some kind of passion release. I do see that happening in your near future. The Chariot means something very quickly is coming. Some emotional success, some emotional satisfying behavior. Some confident person is going to come in with the King of Swords. And they may be a little sneaky about it, but they definitely want to reveal a part of themselves that is very passionate. They're not going to stay for a long time. They're going to be back and forth, a lot of traveling. But they are coming in quick with the Knight of Wands. So I do see that this person does want to travel to see you for emotional and sexual reasons. Two of Pentacles, they want to be in your same space. 10 of Wands, they want to let go of the past, let go of the burdens, and let go of the sexual frustration. I think when some of that has happened, there's been a balance in the checkbook, and there's been a release sexually passionately that you guys are going to have a new beginning. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. You will have a new beginning. But this person is definitely in the 9 energy. He's cutting out a cycle. He's ending something for himself, which is a lot of stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, pent-up sexual frustration. He's not exactly honest with everybody about his real feelings. But eventually his feelings are going to push forward, and he's going to be overcome with passion, and he will reach out. He is going to reach out. Elpida Julie, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it. Can I have what my DM messages are for me currently? Sure. Let me get Becky Herner down. Spirit, can you please give me a message for Becky Herner? Please give me a message for Becky Herner. Okay, I have the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and these. Oh my God. Guys, who's jealous? Who's jealous of Becky? I mean, stop it. Then you have the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands with the Magician at the end, which we all know is a doctor or a physician. And we all know what's going on with you, Becky. Anyways, moving forward, this person, Miss Becky Herner, loves you very much. He's been a tough nut to crack. He has a hard shell. But look at all this mush and gush inside. What I see going on in the next week is there is going to be an enlightenment here, Becky. He's going to realize, especially with this Leo Sun energy, he is going to realize who his true partner is. 6 of Cups. There's going to be an emotional satisfaction this week about some kind of an awakening, an emotional satisfaction. I don't know what you guys are doing this week, or even in the next week. Let's just say the next 8 weeks. There's a lot of passion, sexual, emotional passion coming at you, Becky. You have a lot of emotions and love coming at you. Not only do you have the 10 of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. It was frozen and it has began to thaw. Your cup is overflowing. This love that he has for you is very big. He definitely wants to offer a cup of love. Somebody wants to give you some emotional fulfillment here. He wants to spend time with you. He wants to be around you. He sees you as family. He sees you as a life partner. The only negative problem I see in this beautiful layout of cards, Becky, is the Knight of Pentacles, which is not a bad card. It's just this is taking a while. This is taking a little while. And it's frustrating because you've been waiting like this little groundhog, I believe he is. And he's like, seriously, I want to build my home already. I've got the doorknob. Okay, it's a shield, but I see a doorknob. I don't know why. You're working on your house, okay? Duh. That's why I see a doorknob. You want to build this house already. You've got the foundation set. You're like, are you going to come quickly here so we can start building? Because tick-tock, tick-tock. You're tired of waiting. This is a very promising layout. It's saying just wait. Good things are coming for you. The Magician here is manifestations. Good things are coming. They're on the way. You are going to have a love offer. This person wants to be with you. It's kind of a secret at the moment. He's not letting all his feelings come to the surface. The tarot is all about things that are hidden, things that are secret. So this is not something that you're going to see and talk about. It's just something that he is feeling emotionally inside this week. And he wants to be passionate with you. So at the very least, you can expect passion. At the very most, you can expect a new beginning in this relationship. I also feel you're going to get some good news this week. So that's what I see going on with you, Becky. That is what I see going on. I love it. Elpida. What messages do you have for your Divine Masculine? You're welcome, Carpe Diem. What messages does your Divine Masculine have for you? Elpida. What messages does your Divine Masculine have? Oh my gosh, the first card, and it was just one, is the Lover's card. He wants you to know he loves you. He has the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So right off the bat, Elpida, this person has options. Okay? He wants to explore them with you. He must leave a family behind to come to you, or leave some place that was a home that he was used to, and he must travel to see you. He must go to be with you. He has to make the effort. I do see that happening with the Lovers card. I do see a decision, and he is going to trust his instincts. He's a little confused with the Seven of Cups. He feels he has other options, but the Knight of Cups here means he's going to come forward. He's going to trust his instincts, trust his emotions, and just make the effort. He's going to make the effort. Differences here, it takes a little time between you guys, but things are ending and things are moving forward. I definitely feel like this month you're going to hear from him, and he is going to pay you a visit at your house. You're going to find some relief. If he has not been talking to you in a while, or been honest with you, or been passionate with you, I think that you're going to have some relief, because now is the time that he is going to come forward. So I do see him coming forward with you. Have a little patience. Heal yourself in the meantime. Love yourself, become healthy, nourish your mind, nourish your body, because this person is coming on the way, and there's a lot of hope and a lot of love. You guys are soulmates. You're meant to be together. You are together in another time. And after all the work and foundation you've put into this, you're finally going to reap the benefits of a real, meaningful partnership that will lead to marriage. These two cards are all about marriage. And I do see this relationship leading to that. So marriage is in the future, but it first depends upon this person taking action and having some relief and making an effort to reach out, making an effort to give you that offer. Okay? So I do see it coming. That's a love offer. It's a romantic gesture. It's something that he wants to do for you. He wants to take action to see you, speak to you, be in communication with you, and really be emotional. I think that he's more emotional now than he's been in a while. Probably in 7 months. He's feeling the emotions turn on. He's feeling the water flow. So he's in a very emotional energy, and I'm not surprised. We're having a full moon in Pisces. So he's really going to be seeking those deep, deep connections with his emotions. I'm so crying. I'm currently staying in the UK, and we are in a long distance. He lives in Malaysia. I want him to come visit me. Well, it looks like he will visit you, probably within a month. So you better get ready and get healthy, okay? Because it's definitely coming for you. And that is it, my dear. Oh, end of the deck, 8 of Cups. Yep, he's going to follow that journey. So what I see happening for you guys is reconciliation. So that's very good. But like the Temperance card with the flamingo, you need to find some peace. Okay? You need to find some peace and some growth and some health and self-love. All right, guys. Well, that is my reading for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my readings. Please like and subscribe. I have been on like all day long. I need to get busy in my house and do things. So I'm going to go, guys. I hope these readings were good for you. I'm so sorry about the ups and downs with YouTube, the constant videos. And anyways, I hope you can make sense of them, find them in order, and watch them at some point tonight or today. I love you guys. Keep me in mind for your future readings. The description has my information. If you'd like a private reading, please reach out to me. And remember, guys, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Okay? All right. Much love to you all. Have a beautiful evening. Goodbye.